in real-time alerts, I got tagged on one thing, which everybody knows is Playboy. So all my haters are out there, Keith's going to ride Playboy to zero. Hedgeye's a joke. It's like the firm's going to end because of Playboy. It's like, because I got one RT, that's the one real-time alert that I have wrong right now. And that's okay. But the fact remains that Playboy was part of a massive selling program in a basket of any, literally, IPO stocks, cannabis stocks, Bitcoin related equities, like all of ARK, they're everything. So, I don't know, like, what your feedback is to clients when they say stupid shit like that to you, I mean about the Playboy going to zero and Hedgeye's finished as a result of it. But did you get any feedback on that yesterday?
Yeah, I did. Actually, there was a filing yesterday that JP Morgan sold 2.8 million shares. That's a lot of stock, and that's been sold over the past week or two. So you've seen a lot of selling pressure there. So everyone's asking me, hey, why is JP Morgan selling stock? I don't know. I mean, maybe the guy got fired. But what I do know is, and, people say, Brian, I don't care when the stock is trading down and getting crack kicked like it is right now. But if I had to name one stock out of everything I cover that's going to see a huge Pod 1 acceleration in fiscal 22, it is Playboy. And I've got confidence in the model, and it's simple as that. So pods are going to matter at some point in time. And, on story stock days, when this thing gets clobbered, I get it. I'm wrong, and I'm an idiot, and I'll take that. But ultimately, I'm going to take the win at some point in time once this thing trades up.
I mean, one way to, I want to spend a couple more minutes on this just because, given that the firm is at risk and our careers are at stake here, we really need to vet this. Kidding, obviously, but but this is no joke. Like, look, you lose money in a name that we have our name on. That's our responsibility, no matter what the reason why. If this kind of stuff. So just to answer the first question from the haters, yeah, I will ride it to zero. I'll ride this to zero. If McGough's wrong, I'll go down with him. Okay, to zero. So if you think that it can go, if you think that I'll keep it in real-time alerts to zero, the answer is yes, absolutely, 100%. Now, the alternative to that is that it doubles from here and then doubles again. So I'll still be there for that. So don't forget that that's the reason why I'm staying with it. It's rare that I stay with something in real-time alerts that breaks trade and trend. Every client we have knows it broke trade and trend if they asked, right? If you're an institutional client that said, hey, look, what are you seeing on the Playboy trade and trend signal, like our asset management partner did, by the way. They sold it when it broke trade and trend. They're not long it right now. Ask them, because we have a rules-based process that they follow, right? If something breaks trade and trend, it doesn't matter how good the analyst idea is, you're stopped out. That's the process, right? So that process, Brian, is not dissimilar from where I grew up in this business, which is you can't wear a drawdown of X, and you got it. So that the compounding of the selling is largely rules-based, I think. But what we have in terms of, my relationship with you as a partner in Hedgeye, one of the longest standing partners, one of the best partners we've ever had, is that you and I have earned the opportunity to keep that on the page for as long as we fucking want. And that's what I wanted to say about that.
Yeah. A
little bit of Playboy for the fans and the foes. All right. It's either going to zero or it's going to double and double. And then, by the way, if it were to double and double from here, how close would it be to where you think it's ultimately going? Go all restoration hardware on people.
Yeah, I mean, this is Resto all over again, except it's more unpopular, but equally as hated. It's funny, things are hated when they're down. And
if it were to double and double, how far away would it be from where it's going to ultimately go after it doubles?
At least another double. So a double would get you to about $80, and ultimately, this thing is going to be well over 100.
Hey there, Hedgeye Nation, or if you're not part of Hedgeye Nation, thanks for watching Hedgeye on YouTube. If you haven't already, make sure to click on the button below there. Subscribe to our YouTube page. You can also follow the link in the description to our website to get even more great investing content.